focus is women and women and women. As a school, we started with just 3 machines, and right now we have over 30 industrial machines. We also have a production unit that we produce for our clients. We've been able to expand from 1 classroom to 5 classrooms and a big cutting area, big practical area. To see other people's life better, it's what is important to us. And to be able to give someone a sustainable job, not just something to do and not having a long-term goal. We want to see that the youth that we plan to train are able to stay in business, are able to impact on others too. We want the business to be sustainable. Looking at what we realize from the environment or the fashion houses, there's a lot of waste. So we are trying to come up with projects or come up with setups that will be able to reduce the waste that we make as fashion people in the industry.
The school had this opportunity and they were told about the renovation. They were very, very happy. Before the school was renovated, we were not having dual desks for the children to sit on and learn. But after the renovation, all the classrooms were provided with dual desks, 20 each. So every child sits on a dual desk. They don't lie on the floor any longer. So they are very, very happy. This school, in fact, was on the stage of dilapidating, but they have worked on it, and now it looks like a new one they have built. Yeah.
Most of the people in the village now have work to do. We first started by constructing the road that has actually sprung up developments around the environs of the plant. We've seen that houses have sprung up because the road is now developed. We do take factory hands for vegetation control. We also take some of the local people for washing of the panels, and especially women in also providing food services for the workers. The construction also employed people from the plant for the factory hands and also for the mechanics works. For VRA, it's actually a strategic plant because with the current electricity scheme, all the generating plants are at the south of the country. So transmitting the power right away from the south to the north, we have a lot of voltage drop and we do have voltage stability issues. So this plant is actually a strategic plant, and once we are injecting power from the north as well, then it's going to stabilize the grid. Last time I paid a visit to the chief of LoRa, he re-emphasized that since the inception of the plant, there has been a lot of development in the economic activity in the area.
My name is Joyce Eje, a midwife at Yokweno Chiefs and a facility in charge. I want to walk you through the rooms. This is the OPD, where we attend to patients that come to the clinic. And we have the mental health unit too, where we give health services to mental health clients or patients that come in. This is where when mothers come to the clinic, they come to the child welfare clinic. We do immunization, we give counseling, and then we do growth monitoring. We are going to the antenatal and then the family planning. This is where we attend to antenatal mothers. When they come, we give health service to them. Those that need referral, we refer them to the hospital. At the same time, we do family planning. We counsel and then we render services that are appropriate to the clients. And then the final room is where women comes into labor. When they come, this is where we admit them. They deliver here, and then from the delivery bed, labor bed, we send them to the lying-in bed before they are being discharged home.
The impact of this school is very numerous. This school was established in the year 2019. The school was under tree. When it rains, lesson doesn't go on. Children or the learners from far places moving here and there, and when it rains, they can't get access to quality education or conducive environment for learning. Now, when it rains, there's no more closing down of schools. The learners or the pupils get conducive place. Teachers are housed in a very nice place to take up their teaching and learning. At first, it was running under enrollment of 30. Currently, we are having 230 learners in the school. We have 3 communities enjoying from this school. The main objective of building this school has been met because it has provided conducive environment for teaching and learning.
The DBG-KFW partnership is a very important one. DBG can grow only when other DFIs support it and provide funding, especially large DFIs like KFW. The support is quite key to transform the economy. When we look at SMEs, they struggle to access financing in the long term, and the role of DBG is to provide long-term financing through the banks in Ghana. This is to drive the economic transformation of these SMEs, grow their businesses, create sustainable jobs, and provide financing in the sectors of agri-processing, manufacturing, and high-value services. KFW is an excellent role model. It is a 75-year-old DFI. It has a strong track record, and it's been rated the world's safest bank for the last 12 years. DBG is proud to be associated with KFW and looks forward to growing with the support of KFW and the capacity building assistance.
Here we are in our nursery. We can produce 2 million plants a year, which is about 4,000 hectares. Behind me you have some plants in a polybag. These are plants which are ready to go, and the last of our last year's planting. This nursery is ending its life cycle in a few weeks' time. Now if you look where my hand is, you can see some of the old trees from the last year, which have been regrafted. and then these will also be going out. And in a few weeks' time, this nursery will be cleared and a new nursery will be made. So this is our effluent treatment plant behind me. And in this hand I have rubber that's already been washed. And in this hand I have rubber that's been washed and processed. All we do with rubber is we wash it repeatedly and then we dry it to preserve it. Behind me you see rubber that is not being cleaned. Compared to this, and compared to this, you see a vast difference. That is the first machine into washing the rubber. This is an outgrower plantation under the KFW OBCF rubber scheme in Ghana. These trees were planted 12 years ago and they've been tapped for 6 years now. Growth is uniform and they look good.